now listening to the Sneaker Box.
Oh shit alert, Louis clothes, call it when existing, Louboutins and Gucci shows. Well, I guess that goes my Louis shows.
Yo, what's up? Detroit is definitely in the building via your headphones, stereo, and speakers. Of course, this is your man's the African Caesar. This is the Sneaker Box, and I'm joined by the majority of the crew. We have that wasn't even a shot. That wasn't even a shot. That wasn't even a shot.
Hey,
oh, come on, man.
10 seconds in, he couldn't help himself.
Geeno, you gotta tell the truth.
He didn't even. That was a shot. Yeah, that was a shot. That was a shot.
That wasn't even a shot.
That was a shot.
That is crazy, man. That's crazy.
That was a shot.
That's a hella
My
kidney
reputation.
shot,
No,
man.
that wasn't even a shot. See, that's the problem. That's the problem with being me. Even when I'm not taking shots, it's assumed that I am.
Exactly.
You
your
knew.
Your sneak dissing is like, it's at an all-time high. Like, that's all that is.
Actually
but I don't
sat
have
there
to.
and thought about that.
Exactly. You don't, but you still do.
No, but I don't. I'm direct as fuck. Like, I don't even know why I was assumed that I would even have to.
But why
I would
did
just come out and say it.
And you did.
No. So what, am I sneak dissing or am I come out and say it?
Hey man, you.
It's a
I
combination.
literally had no thought in my mind when I said it.
Maybe that's the problem. Maybe you should think before you speak.
You give no F's.
God damn it. God damn it. See, it sucks being me sometimes because this is what I got to do.
That's why you gotta control you, man.
Man, that's ridiculous. We ain't out. Could get to the intro without a whistle.
Nah, come on, man.
Hey,
How many you gonna get? We need. You know what?
What's that?
We got to put a tally up.
Oh, that's the first of many, especially when we get to his reason why he didn't.
Oh, you should just blow the whistle on him now.
Yeah.
No, like I can't defend myself.
No.
Wow. God damn. All right,
I mean, other people here can't defend themselves.
See, y'all, that says more about y'all than it does me.
You didn't have to say joined by the majority of the. You didn't have to
I
say
wasn't even
that,
thinking about anyone in particular. I was just stating the fact.
You didn't even have to
We
say
had the
that.
majority. Literally 3 out of 4 is the majority of the show.
You could have just said the names and.
Oh, God damn it. Y'all are something else.
You just can't help yourself.
Huh?
You just can't help yourself.
No, y'all can help yourselves. That says more about what y'all thoughts were than it was mine. My thoughts, I wouldn't even have a thought. I was just introducing the show.
Just go ahead, man. Just go.
Contrarian of the show, Geeno.
Yo.
And then, of course, we got the OG of the show, JumpmanBostic.
What up, though? What up, though?
Yep. So, yeah. So, as I've been saying the last couple shows, we've been taking forever to get through the Fab Five. So I'm gonna knock those out almost immediately. First, let's get through our socials. Make sure to follow us on X at TSB_show. You would think as many times as I've done this, I'll be able to do it
by memory.
Yeah. Instagram. You can follow us at the Sneakerbox_show. Follow us on Facebook by looking up the Sneakerbox Show page. And you can follow us on TikTok by looking up at the Sneakerbox Show. All right. Get right into it. Our 5 sneaker releases of the previous week. Number 5, we have and I hope I'm saying her name right, the Vanita Carter Special Edition Nike Air Max Muse, the white hyper pink cargo khaki. I thought it was an interesting shoe. Kind of has like a 90s flair to it. I could see it coming on the 90s. And I wonder if she's on the Serena Williams design team. Because they're kind of doing like out of the box type of stuff.
I don't know. I don't think so.
I want to say she might be. I'm not sure. I have to look that up, but I actually
like. You gotta look it up. Just ask them.
You know what? I will.
Yeah, you got the connections. Just ask them. Just reach out.
So I guess in the interest of full disclosure, I'll be going back out to the HQ next month.
Damn. See, I didn't even say it like that. I said you could just ask.
I mean, I'm saying since I'm gonna be there, I might as well ask around. Hopefully, I get a chance to meet her.
How many times is this for you? This what, the umpteenth time?
Yeah, 50-11th. 50-11th time. That's if I don't get escorted out by security. All the
shit, you gonna pull up to the gate. They're gonna have a picture of you like, don't let this man on campus.
Like a Ghostbuster sign. Just
not allowed.
Yeah. You know who's gonna be there waiting for you? My man's giving out citations.
Oh man, I'm gonna give him a reason to kick me off campus.
He gonna be right there waiting for you in the security booth.
So yeah. Anyway, back to the shoe. The shoe was I actually like it. It's a lady shoe, big chunky lady shoe. It's different. Very different. I guess it depends on the colorway. I like this particular colorway. I've seen other colorways, but I can't think of them off the top of my mind. So, yeah. Anyway, I already know how you feel about it.
Exactly.
Number 4, we have the Nike LeBron 21 Prime 93. I actually like this shoe. It's weird to me that we're on the 22s and yet they're releasing the 21s, and then I think they're releasing the pink pair of the 20s later on this year. But
aren't the 22 sitting? That's why.
Yes.
Yeah,
I think the problem is, first of all, I hate when they'll show us like some of the doper colorways, like the USA colorway that he wore during the Olympics, and then some other colorways that he's worn on court, and then they'll drop whatever the fuck they've been dropping. Like I feel like the colorways haven't done it justice. I do like the black and white colorway, which I can't remember what the name is. I got the pink pair, and the Monopoly pair was dope. But outside of that, it's just been kind of hit and miss, more miss than hit.
He ain't lying.
And yeah, I don't know. I feel like, because in talking to people, they're talking about like how these kids love colors and things like that, which is crazy to me because some of these other signature sneakers seem muted. But in this respect, it just seems like nobody really has a handle on what they want to do. So I don't know. The direction as far as the colorways. And I'm guessing that LeBron has to sign off, just like, Jordan had to sign off on, releases. So I don't know.
Well, it's something he should have signed off on that he didn't.
Oh, man. Oh, boy. I mean, we can talk about it now. It's just they've already teased it. Those Monopoly. So we were there. Was that last year? Got a chance to see the Monopoly Zoom Generations. If there was ever a shoe to release, it was that.
Well, that ended up being Friends and Family.
Friends and Family, yeah. And man, it's like, and that's the frustration though, because you'll see shit like that, and it's like, okay, so y'all not gonna release that, but you're gonna release this. The fuck, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
and the Monopoly 22s weren't bad.
No, Monopoly 22s are dope.
Yeah, they weren't bad, but it was just like give one or the other. Yeah.
Oh yeah, given a choice, I would go for the Zoom Generations. But like, first of all, you could have dropped both, but it's just, I don't know. I get it, I'm 41, so I'm pretty sure I'm not in their target demographic. However, like I said before in the show, like, people are continuing their interest. There was a time when you would age out, right? But, with all of us here, obviously we haven't aged out, because I forgot what it used to be, like 18 to 34.
Yeah, but I mean, it's kind of hard to age people out when all you do is drop the retro product of the people who were
on
of
nostalgia
that. Yeah, exactly.
While also factoring out the people who would be attached to that nostalgia. It's just weird. It's a weird shift, and I've always said that to them. Like, you got to consider the fact that people are sticking with their passions. Like, people aren't just aging out of. Even with like video games, like, people are staying with the video games. There used to be a point in time where, you're dad, you got a family, that's for the kids now. We on that just as much as the kids. As a matter of fact, my daughter has on Xbox just so we ain't got to fight over who got, So it's just one of those things where it's just like, I don't feel like they fully adjusted to the times in terms of the marketplace. And not to mention, like, where are these kids getting the money? From their parents, who are also probably still collecting themselves. So, it just, I don't know.
No, they're getting it because they're resellers.
Well, yeah.
Parents are funding it. But like the He Got games are coming back next year.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So where are 16, 17...
I thought they said
but we got
21.
It look like we got 15s next year.
Ain't no 15.
God.
That is not no goddamn 15.
I feel like Vito.
Is horrible.
Like, look how they massacred my boy.
Look how they massacred my boy.
Man,
Like-
what is that? Oh man, just
It's
come
like
on, man.
that. Okay, I know people.
But everybody. So now I'm not gonna say everybody, but
Yeah.
the consensus always was that people hated the 15 because of the tongue, and they were like, "Okay, hold my beer. I got you. We'll take care of that for you. We'll
That
give
made
you a
them
sock
look
line."
worse, man.
Those are people that wasn't there. That don't really know about the 15s. They just look, they seen it.
Yeah.
They wasn't there when it came out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
my
but
only
I remember it being hate though, when they first came out.
my only beef with the 15 was just
Spider
how
plane.
it was just how
I know, I
heavy
get
the
it,
shoe
you know.
was.
Is how what?
How heavy the shoe was. That was my only beef with it. Like the aesthetic of it though. The
Was it
tongue.
heavy? I don't remember it being
It-
heavy.
I don't
was-
think it was heavy.
I don't think so.
to me,
It
either.
had that
felt-
anti-roll
felt-
feature
and they felt comfortable
all of
as
that,
fuck.
man. I
It's
love
that
that
was heavy to
shoe.
me.
Yeah.
I didn't mind the
I
tongue.
love the 15s.
I thought the tongue was sweet.
Once you got your foot in there, but
Yeah.
once you get it in there, it's in there.
That's my rule
And I
about
like
Jordan and
that.
Nike. Like the harder it is to get your foot in, the more comfortable they're gonna be.
It's true. That is true.
And so I love the 15s from jump. Like I know people, it was a love and hate relationship with it. With the tongue was controversial in that regard. However,
yeah, very, very.
but
It's like the toe cap,
Yeah, yeah.
controversial.
But I just kind of felt like that was the style. Like you know what I'm saying? Like you could pick it out of a lineup as far as if you had like a shadow of the 15. You could just tell by the shadow, the outline. It's like that's a 15.
Mhm.
And I don't know. I think it's a collab. Is it? Isn't it a collab?
I hope it's a collab and that's not some.
So I guess that makes it more forgivable for me because it's like, okay, it's a collab, and so I kind of expect people to change things up, but I'm not getting them. I don't know, man. Like the 15 was to me perfect, so it didn't require much to change. Yeah, I don't know, man.
I mean, I guess to your point though is, I feel like with every Jordan, there's always one particular feature that makes it unique to whatever that signature number is, right? Like the 15, that is what made that.
Yeah,
that's what you remembered about the shoe. So to kind of remove that, it's almost like
liner tongue.
Yeah, it's almost like I can't even explain. You remixing the shoe, but it's like now it's not even noticeable. It's like you built it in the lab and then it came out mutated.
Yeah, well, this isn't the first time they did that with the tongue, though. It's those Kabuto. It was some type of movie that came out. I don't know if it was like a Japanese movie that came out. It was like I don't remember. I think it was a kids movie or something. But they did like a collab with those. It was like a blue pair. It was like black and blue and black and red pair. And they did that with the tongue. But I mean, I don't think too many people remember that. So
I definitely don't remember that.
now I got to get a pair.
That's gonna change it up for you now.
Yeah,
See what I mean?
mean?
I'm not even gonna do it.
You don't give it.
That's instant. So he already know. He can't help himself.
See, exactly. That's what we said earlier. He himself.
I'm just saying.
That's why I said think before you speak. See,
I did.
you just.
Nah, I put thought behind that.
That's his claim to fame. He always gonna. That's always gonna.
Just
be.
off the cuff.
Yeah.
I got to.
I gotta have one more than JB got.
No, I mean he's always gonna beat me in like when it's a head-to-head competition, and so that's like the only angle I have, right? Number 3, we have the Nike Kobe 6 Protro Total Orange. I personally thought this should have been lower on the list, but
Because you
Just
don't like the WNBA.
it has nothing to do with the WNBA. It's just an all
Everything.
orange Kobe.
That's a
Like,
lie.
it's not. It has
That's
nothing.
a
It has
lie.
nothing to do with the NBA. Like they could have did more than just orange. Like I don't know, because they did the what's the name is based off the WNBA, the girl dad. I mean, and his outfit. But
That's
it's
based off the outfit.
No, it's, but they actually did more than just here's an all orange Kobe 5. Like the insole paid nod to the WNBA. And there are other hits on there too, but you had that metallic silver heel counter. You had black and I guess forest green upper, and then you had that pearlescent translucent outsole. So like there was features on there. It wasn't just here's an orange shoe.
Now that was kind of the theme of All-Star Weekend for the WNBA in
Yeah,
Indianapolis was that color of orange.
Yeah, I mean that's their law. That's the
And it
league
expired
color.
by,
Yeah,
but it inspired.
I just feel like
by
they could have
that
did more
hoodie.
than that. Like the NBA isn't just red, white, and blue every year.
But it was a tribute because Kobe was one of the main ones as a NBA player to go into the WNBA offices and say, "What more can I do to help promote?"
No, I get why they did the Kobe shoe. I'm just saying they could have did more as far as like color blocking or whatever. I don't know. It's just all orange.
His hoodie was orange and white. So what?
Huh?
Why would they change up what he had on?
What you
No,
gonna
I'm
do?
saying they coulda
He
did
had a
more
black
with it.
hat on, so we got to throw the black laces
No,
in there.
because this isn't based. First of all, this isn't just they picked the shoe because of Kobe, but the theme of it wasn't based necessarily on Kobe and whatever. It was based on the league's color, which is red. I mean, not red, orange and silver. All-Star Weekend. Okay, cool. Like
They
coulda
said
found
it
some
was
ways-
based off the hoodie he was wearing.
They could have jazzed it up. That's what I'm saying. They could have jazzed it up. Like I don't know. Like what was the official colors of All-Star Weekend? Because NBA every year they have official colors. There's a scheme to it. Like if this.
I don't know. WNBA felt like it was more. It was almost like a sunset because it seen a lot of orange, like orange red.
Yeah.
So like a sunset vibe.
That's kind of. I
So
mean,
they could
that's
have did that. They could have did that kind of giving it like a
Man.
gradient.
and that shit was fine, man.
No, I'm not saying it's horrible. I'm just saying it should have been lower on the list.
No,
I
it
personally
shouldn't.
think the LeBrons are better than these.
Man, see, you just like them people. And when they put out that top 100 list of
What?
greatest players, you think LeBron should be above Kobe?
No,
Okay, then. So,
I'm talking about a shoe. I ain't talking about the player.
Man,
That's
whatever,
a whole different
man.
argument.
Whatever, man.
I'm talking about this shoe.
I guess thank God that other person out here.
Oh my God, yeah. The whole show would be dedicated to that. See, thank you.
Now you see, you got him feeding into
Don't blame me for that.
Hey, wait. Hey, JV couldn't get the whistle back.
Nah,
you. I can't believe you said that, man. I mean, you already know it's only one.
remember in
open seat.
Django when my man was just trying to put the gun? That's
At least he ain't dropped the whistle.
Where that?
He was fighting that holster.
Oh, man.
You gotta put that in there.
Oh, yeah. Oh, man. Number 2.
Damn.
I got the visual in my head.
Terrible.
Number 2, we got the Nike A1 Supernova. I love it. I love the shoe. I personally love every colorway that they come out with.
But why isn't that number one?
I feel like Bam Adebayo, he gotta watch out for you, man. You love everything about Asia Wilson shoe,
That's
huh?
my first shoe. She look good.
How
too,
many of
I
them
mean.
you got now?
She's not heavy on her eyes.
This the fourth pair,
No, I haven't gotten these. I got 3 pair.
but this will be number 4.
If I can get them. I tried to look this morning, but they were sold out.
I
on
need
my
that
size.
blue pair to drop still.
I forgot about that. Yeah,
You
But them prices gotta come down for that.
already put the cause in, man. It's gonna be waiting on
Man,
you
I
in
hope so.
September. man.
Asia
I hope so.
gonna pull up personally.
I hope so.
Bam gonna jump out.
Gonna beat his ass.
But no, I like this shoe. I think it's dope. Once again, like they haven't missed, and like I said, this is just a masterclass because it's shoes. It's not. It doesn't cost a lot because it's what
I think
110.
it's like 110, 115, something
Yeah,
like that.
somewhere around that. So you already know if they pricing it like that, they didn't put the because I don't think it has any Nike Air Tech. It's just all Cushline as far as the midsole. However, they made the most with what they had, and with the color blocking, even the solid colors, the way they color blocked it, and the gray. That's the perfect example. We talked about going back to the Kobe's. They had an all pink shoe, but they had that gradient look to where it gave it personality. It wasn't just pink.
Yeah, but they've done that with Kobe. Most of the Kobe 6s are all just one color.
I'm saying, but they could have.
That's typically how all of the Kobe 6s are put
But
together.
they could have.
So
It's not out of the realm of possibility that they
a
could
gradient with a Kobe 6.
do. Why not?
It ain't been done yet.
That's the point.
It's not gonna get done. It wouldn't look right.
Why?
Cause it's not.
Why wouldn't it?
Cause the Kobe 6, the way like that, was it like that
That's
that
the
reptile
reptile.
skin?
Yeah.
Like it's not gonna look right with a gradient on there. Like it's gotta be. I think it's distinct. This is how it is. Like just with the
I think-
makeup of the shoe.
This is what I think they could have did. I think they could have had that scaly effect sits on top of a layer, right? They could have that gradient look underneath that and have the scales be whatever color it is going to be. Maybe like a black, and then have that gradient look underneath it so that it kind of peeks out in between the scales. There's one example, and that's just off the top of the head. Give me a year to think about it, like they have, and I probably could, expand on that.
It's the reason why they work there and you don't.
Got him! Got him!
There's a reason why they losing the market share the way they have.
Boom. Roasted.
Might want to listen.
I don't think it's because of that shoe.
No, it ain't. Well, not one shoe. Like it ain't one decision that's hurting.
But it ain't because of that shoe.
It's a bunch of bad decisions. No, that one shoe ain't gonna make or break them. I'm just saying.
I'm saying that you could give them, pitch them ideas for a Kobe. They ain't missed.
Was the Kobe's?
Yeah, so far.
Oh, I wouldn't say this is a miss. I'm just saying it could have been better.
It's fine how it is, man.
No, it could have been better. Like Zuri said in Black Panther, just because something is good doesn't mean it can't be improved upon. So that's an improvement. Number one, I think we all know what number one is. Air Jordan Retro 8 Aqua. Now, the reason I personally passed on this.
You got the whistle ready?
Was because
I'm super ready.
I don't need you.
I ain't gonna be Django this time.
Reason I passed on it this time is because I've gotten to the point where if it's not better than the last retro, or if it's not closer to the original, then I don't want it. I personally felt like the 2015?
Yeah, 2015.
The 2015s I thought were personally closer to the OG than this pair. From the midsole, because everybody was bitching about the glitter, which the original had, by the way.
A little bit.
Yeah.
A lot less than the 2015.
Yeah. I thought the original, but I'm saying the original had that glitter effect.
Yeah, it did.
The gray on there I felt like was too light.
On the heel panel.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so I feel like the 2015 was the closest to the OG, so therefore there was no reason for me to buy these. Because my pair is still holding up.
All the aesthetics, the cut, all that is what you're saying. The 2015 is better.
Overall. Like the shape might have been a little bit better on this one.
Right.
The shape might have been better on this one.
Materials?
I don't know, but I didn't have them in hand, so I can't judge the materials. The materials are better?
Materials.
Okay. So
look.
I don't know what the look. I mean, because the shape of the 8s has never bothered me that much. So the shape wouldn't necessarily.
Then
be
what
for
has
me. The 8s?
Yeah, because you always say that's a rain boot for you. You always call them galoshes.
Yeah, it was never had nothing to do with the shape. It was the fact that they are like a hot shoe. Because there's literally no ventilation in them. So that's why I made that joke. But it had nothing to do with the shape though. Because I never thought the shape was too far off. It wasn't like the 3s where it's just like just square at the toe, or like the 1s where they just, I don't know. Boy, we can go into detail about that, but the 8s would never really bother me. It was always, okay, is this closest, like as far as the colorways, is this going to be close to the OG? And I only had 3 original colorways, right? Yeah. So waiting for now I will say material does matter, because I remember the last Bugs Bunny joints, the leather was stiff as fuck, like cardboard. So I still have a pair actually. So I'm hoping the leather is a little bit softer on this next retro.
So you plan on getting the bunnies?
Yeah, hopefully.
What about the playoffs?
I'm still waiting to get those because I missed out on the last retro. Like I tried to get them, but people were taxing for those.
Yeah, I'm
taxing.
See, I didn't get the Aquas.
Oh, you said September.
Yeah.
What's happening in September?
You got a lot coming in September.
That's when the playoffs.
The playoff 8s are retro again?
No, that's when you're gonna get them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
In September. When you make that flight.
Yeah. See?
You know that.
Yeah. No, you already know.
No, bet. Looking forward to it. So that's why I didn't get the Aqua 8s. Because that's how I'm feeling now. That's why I passed on. I passed on something else this year that I felt like it wasn't close to the retro for me.
I want to hear this. Yeah,
what was Jordan?
Yeah, I passed on a couple.
Really?
Because I want to say it was part of the reason why I didn't get the black metallics.
Oh,
Black Cats?
Was it the fours?
No, not the Black Cats.
The white cements?
White cement
Pure
fours.
Money?
That's what it was.
What about Pure Money?
Because Jumpman told me
Pure Monies was this year. Oh, that was. They put that yellow on there like that. It gave that That sail color, like that, nah.
Yeah, I'm tired of saying they can put
That,
sell in the vault.
well, I feel like just for that shoe in particular, though, like that the selling point
Was
of the
being
Pure
all
Money
like-
3. Yeah, exactly. It was like it looked fresh, it looked
Like
clean, and
Pre-aging.
yeah.
Yeah, I did pass on the. Nah, I do feel bad about missing on the white cement, but everybody I knew was just talking about the materials are so bad. So I'm just kind of like,
Yeah, but there's lots of people who feel like the material is the greatest on those, and it's just not.
yeah. I mean, no, I take your word
In
for it
my
on that one.
opinion.
I know you would know about that, but I mean, I do like the shape of the 4.
Yeah.
I do like the shape on the 4. So that's what got me kind of thinking like maybe if I saw a pair, like if I went to the outlet, if I seen a pair sitting there, I guess I would have made a judgment call then. But but the black metallics was another pair where I was just kind of like, okay, so it has 10% more 3M on it. Okay, well, my pair is still clean.
So you see the black metallic 5s?
Yeah, I passed on those.
You didn't like those.
Not that I didn't like them. It was just like my pair is still fresh. So why am I?
So what if it was the Nike Air stitched on the back instead of the print?
I still probably would
You
have
would've
passed on them. Because my pair is from, I don't know what year they came out last, but my pair was still like nice in the box, and I'm just like,
Well, I can't argue with you because I feel like that with the shattered backboards.
that's another one I'm passing on. That's another one.
I think my 2015s are straight, but I would love to have that box.
Oh, in the box.
The box, yeah.
Yeah, but it's like I'm
I
not.
would
That, and that, I agree with you. That was kind of a selling point, but I was like, I'm not wearing that shit. So
You're not wearing the box.
yeah, so it's like,
Yeah, no. When I seen
But I would love to have that box.
the reviews on that leather was just like, I know everybody's looking forward to it. It was like, you're gonna
They're
put
You know what's
playing
funny?
like it's the
material on
same,
there.
but it's
Because
not.
you- yeah.
it don't even
It's
it
not.
don't
you can
look
look
the
at it,
same.
it kinda-
yeah.
and I hate people that do that. But I'm gonna do that now. But because I think about certain ones when you talk about like quality, you got the Shadow ones from I think 2009.
with
You got-
the Jumpman
Yeah,
logo.
the
Oh
leather
my
quality
God.
on those are just
That's like that Outlet X.
yeah.
band.
That pair, that band,
That ain't the shattered backboard. The original 2015 ain't even like that.
yeah. That's probably the and another shoe that doesn't get love as far as quality on a Jordan 1 is the 30th anniversary. That had to be
The
some of
silver one.
Nah, they had that laser. It had that like it was lasered on the upper. It was like white and brown almost. It had like a 3M swoosh. It was like a cream shoe.
Oh,
It was like a 30th
okay.
anniversary because they came out with 1s, 4s, and
think I remember that one.
It was another pair that came
It's
out.
basically like, but it's mostly like, it's mostly like all cream with a little bit of
The laser print.
yeah. I think I remember that.
JB's pulling them up.
Well, when you got so many of them,
Yeah, I was gonna say.
hard to keep up.
But that shoe, because people use, matter of fact, people use that as a base for a lot of customs. Because I think a lot of people didn't like the shoe overall, so it became like a base for a custom.
Well, what year? What year was that again? And that was 2015.
I think so.
Well, you said 30th anniversary.
Yeah, I
so.
think it was 2015. Yeah, I'm almost certain it was 2015.
Do you think most people didn't like that just because at that time people were still kind of chasing original colorways?
No, I just think because I think everybody was eating any one that they were dropping at that time, especially if it had Nike Air on it. I just think that particular colorway wasn't ideal for a lot of people, so they ended up just kind of either using them as a base for a custom or like sitting them back, or flipping them. Because you don't see so many people. Because I almost want to break my, I'm wearing mine next Sunday. Because you don't see too many people wearing them. I haven't seen anybody wearing them. I haven't seen them in the wild probably since 2015.
You got them, JB?
You know he does.
Yeah. I don't know. This is the first shoe I don't know if I
Let me
have.
see. You got the right picture up? Yep. Yeah. I'm sure you have those.
That's the first
I'm
one.
almost certain.
I know the majority of the shoes I have in my collection, but I don't know.
Nah, no, now you for sure wearing it next week, aren't you?
Oh, for sure.
And we both have them on. If I got 'em. I think I'm pretty sure I do.
Yeah, those are clean.
But they going for Almost 1,400
What?
on StockX.
Wow.
So what, you might sell a pair
Wow.
now, huh?
Huh?
You might sell yours now, huh?
No, hell no. I don't
See
think
that? See that?
If I was gonna flip shoes, I'd have been. There's plenty of shoes I would have flipped. By
saying
now.
I
Yeah, I
always
had
appreciate
these.
that.
I had these now. I'm looking at them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that.
And the leather quality on those was just nice. And I don't know if it was just softness, if they just treated it.
Actually, I do remember that. I remember the quality
Them
on the
boys
laser
is-
print
They have
was
that,
really good too.
Blue tint
Yeah.
Yep.
on the outsole.
Yeah, on the outsole.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Them boys was clean. Like I
Like
know
I
a lot
said,
of people didn't like those, but boy,
I remember the laser etching on there was really nice though too. Like
Yeah.
it felt like it was really embedded into the
leather
upper of
wasn't
the
just
shoe.
surface
Yeah.
level. Yeah. I thought it was a clean shoe, honestly. That was probably one of my favorite ones. Only thing, there's like one thing I would have changed on there. Because the swoosh, I believe was 3M. I would have made the Wings logo on the heel 3M as well. That's the only thing I would have done differently. Outside of that, it was perfection to me. And, like I said, a lot of people.
You're right. I haven't seen anybody wear those in a while.
What Wings logo on the heel?
On the heel, the Wings logo
not
on the heel? Not on the heel, like the ankle. I'm sorry, on the ankle.
Oh.
I did say heel. On the ankle.
But I do remember
got a
Get
those.
my body parts
pair?
right.
You need a whistle for that.
That was an honest mistake.
Don't matter.
Come on now. On the ankle, that's my bad. On the ankle, the Wings logo.
Yeah, no, I do remember people was wearing those when they first came out, but you're right, that is one I haven't seen.
Yeah.
In
because most people, like I said, they either customize theirs.
That's the first thing I.
You're right. A lot of people did customize them because they painted them black.
Mm-hmm.
I do remember that.
But they do
them.
have a black one too, though, right?
Not that I remember. Did they?
I
remember Laser Force.
Yeah, I could have sworn I seen people. I thought I saw people customizing them in black.
They was customizing them like crazy. Like
they had they got a 4 too. I got the 4.
Yeah, it was a one more pair. I think it was the 20. It was a Laser 20, Laser 4, and Laser 1.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah. And I tried to get all of them. I had a few opportunities to get the 4s. Missed out on those, and then I couldn't find the 20s anywhere. That's another underrated shoe, by the way.
Maybe I'll wear the 20s next week.
Oh, God damn it. I like the 20s. I don't know how many people like the 20s, but I think the 20s.
That kind of goes back to what I was saying last week about the 40s. It's like that's another shoe that I feel like when people first saw it, immediate disgust. Not everybody, but it was like, this is horrible. This isn't a Jordan, but like over time, it just started growing on people.
The 40s don't.
See, I was thinking about the Hall of Fame.
The Hall of Fame.
And then the Rebellionaire.
Yeah.
Those.
The Rebellionaire. Those were that's another one in terms of like just the quality on the shoe.
The Rebellionaires, though.
Yeah. Those were real nice.
One of Sandy Brothers.
Yeah. Oh, shout out to them. That was a nice shoe. See, that's what I'm saying. I did say that I'm not buying any more Jordan 1s unless it's the 85 cut, but shit like that is nice.
Yeah, that Rebellionaires. I think I'm gonna put that on tomorrow. That Rebellionaire is nice.
That was nice.
And then like you said with them Hall of Fames, like see it was stuff like that. I miss them doing stuff like that.
Yeah,
I missed all of
had
them.
The
I just what it was. It's
just
I hated the fact that they had that Jumpman logo on the heel. I hate that.
So if it was Nike Air, it would have been
for sure. It's little things like that. I don't know if it's OCD, but it's like little things like that. Just like nails on a chalkboard.
Too.
Yeah, it's just. It's like.
So are you against mids with Nike Air? Or if it was Nike Air with a mid, is that cool?
I wouldn't mind if the mid had Nike Air. I personally don't like mids.
Hey.
I don't think the mids look right with Nike Air.
I mean, I don't think so either. I'm just saying.
I don't think them white metallics look right with that Nike Air.
I agree with you on that.
When I first saw that, I sent that picture like, no.
Oh yeah,
you already know me and you on the same wavelength.
No, see, okay, y'all talking about time out. Y'all talking about a cut of shoe that never really came out because people say Michael Jordan wore mids. Yeah, he wore a truncated Jordan 1, but it wasn't like the mids that we know nowadays, right?
Yeah,
so that's more of a Jordan brand.
The mid should have the Jumpman logo.
That's more of a Jordan brand thing, right? Like, okay, like the mids are a Jordan brand creation, not You know what I'm saying? It wasn't part of the Air Jordan lineage. It's a derivative of it, you know? So the Jumpman logo being on there, okay, fine, because I'm not going to wear those shits anyway, so I don't care.
Jesus Christ.
But.
Damn.
Right. But things that I could wear.
Why you had to say it like that, man?
No,
like,
no, why is that a whistle?
Technical foul 22 white. Nigga got me fucked up.
Are you talking about me now?
No, I'm not talking about you.
Because I wear mids. I wear
you wear
them.
fusions too, and I would
Yeah,
never
I
wear
do,
them.
but you talk shit about them too. So are you talking shit about me?
You gotta
I'm not
blow
talking-
another whistle.
See,
You gotta
everybody-
blow another whistle on him just because of that.
Then he say you and you wear fusions.
Fusion.
too.
Everybody's
He had to
sensitive.
throw that in there. He had to
Everybody's
throw that
being
in there.
sensitive nowadays.
Man.
Because I was just talking straightforward as
Damn,
far
George Foreman.
Boom. Roasted.
as
He's always throwing bolos.
I was just talking straightforward about the mids. Where it's
I
just
know,
like,
man. A lot of people. I mean, a lot.
I just me and mids we don't see eye to eye.
When I
But-
wear them, I get just as much hate as fusion. So yeah.
I mean, I don't hate anybody because it's like it's one of those things where it's like I would never wear them, but I don't knock nobody for wearing them type thing.
Bullshit.
You know what the latest thing is? Like
What's
when I
that?
showed those PE 38s, they call them Mexican Jordans. If you look at my comments,
Ah, here's a good one. It's the stereotypical sleepy Mexican.
Whoa, what? Oh, man, what time is it?
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were a wax sculpture.
No, man, I'm the janitor. I'm supposed to be cleaning, but I'm so tired. Oh, I'm so sleepy.
PE 38s
with the playoff,
with the
that we
playoff
saw,
8.
that we saw
with the 8 print on there.
Yeah.
Hundreds,
Come on,
not
bro.
hundreds,
That's
but
just people that
about
don't
10
know what the fuck
comments.
they're talking about. You know what's
Those
crazy?
Mexican Jordans.
This generation has access to the most information in human history. Google is free, and yet people choose to be stupid.
They never made those. Oh man.
Okay.
Go argue
You gonna
with
tell
your
a man
mamas.
who's known for collecting their Jordans?
Exactly. Well,
Which Jordans were
remember
real
that's
or
what
not?
Nike thought about him
Come
at
on,
one
bro.
point.
He ain't lying.
Argue
on,
with
bro.
your mama.
Come on, my guy. Yeah, that's just dumb. But yeah,
Not
so-
surprised.
Yeah, but
At all.
But going back to those fives though, and like I said this on the previous show, the reason I don't find fault with it is because the 5 design originally came with Nike Air on there. So just because it came with the Jumpman logo in later retros, to me, this is them fixing, they're righting a wrong to me. Because it should have never came with the Jumpman logo. It should have always have had the Nike Air logo.
So a few years ago,
yes,
these just came out.
Which ones? Oh, the white
The
silver
white,
fives?
the
Yeah.
white metallic.
Yeah.
5.
Uh-huh.
Why the hell didn't they do it then?
Different regime. You already know the answer to that. Like people, because whoever's running Jordan Brand at the time, because Gentry was the biggest reason why they started featuring the Jumpman logo because
So
they
they
were trying
can
to establish
differentiate.
Jordan Brand as his own brand. Problem is, when people want that nostalgia, they want that nostalgia in its full sense.
And you think
Not-
MJ didn't want his own logo on there?
No, I'm pretty sure he did. But then they probably realized nostalgia is good for business. We're a retro brand.
Yeah, they realized.
Shit, do it matter?
Yeah, it does.
Hold up, time.
I think no. Okay, so people would buy. So if you tell me,
if you put them side by side,
yeah, Black Cement 3 with the logo, with the Jumpman logo, Black Cement 3 with the Nike logo, what they gonna go after?
They gonna go. Yeah.
I mean, yeah,
Thank
but
you.
but it's almost like if you can't get one, you're just gonna go get the other
Yeah,
one
you
anyway,
always
right?
Yeah, people bought.
So that's what I'm
people
saying.
bought
It's
the,
like it's
the ones with the Jumpman logo, but
For
they
years,
realized,
yeah, exactly.
Until they started putting.
But there's
the
only
Nike
so
they put
many
the
times.
Nike Air on
Yeah,
there.
but once you put the Nike Air on there, now that gives it a different look. Now you can start playing into that nostalgia brand more than you could have with that because, yeah, that's close to what I have, but not exactly. Because think about it. People were bitching about the shape of a 1. You don't think they're gonna bitch about the logo?
I mean, so okay, JB got on Lightning Force.
Yes.
It ain't supposed to have Nike Air.
It was
on the
never
heel.
supposed to have the Jumpman. This is how I'm looking at it. It was never supposed to have the Jumpman logo to begin with.
I get where you're coming from. Like you said, it's them basically correcting a mistake. Not
Yes.
necessarily a mistake, but they're going back in history
They're
and
righting a
rewriting.
wrong.
Yeah,
Yes.
rewriting the history almost.
Yes.
So they should tell that story then.
What's that?
The reason why they're going to.
The
I
Nike Air?
think they should tell the story of why they're going to the Nike Air.
That would be nice.
Oh, we're doing this because that's what the majority of the people want. They already know that they can't really say it like that, but
Yeah.
that's what it
Yeah,
is.
jazz it up a bit. But yeah, like I know I'm with that. I'm with that. Because then you know what? Because to me, at least to people like me, that's a level of self-awareness that we don't normally get from Jordan.
This is how they were intended to release with the Nike Air on the back. But
this is how they are originally meant to release. And so all your favorite colorways were not going to re-release. Because, like, to be honest, so that would be like saying, what's this colorway I can think of? Let's say the Shadow Backboard. Like, if they say, okay, we're going to drop a Shadow Backboard 85 cut. Okay, cool. Because that's the shape we've always wanted. You know what I'm saying? So now that, like, I'm not going to be like, well, that's not the original shape that they originally came in. Like, no, like, fuck it. Like, this is the original shape of the one. So if you're going to give me that colorway, give it to me on that.
The only thing I don't like about it, and this is why I wish they would, to you guys' point, kind of like tell the story of it, would be because now what's going to happen is what we know as how those shoes originally came out, the fact that we know that it was Jordan Brand establishing itself as its own identity outside of Nike.
Mm-hmm.
Now the kids coming up, that's going to be completely lost because now their full expectation and only thing that they know is, well, if it don't have Nike Air, then it's not legit.
Well, that's on, okay, two things. One, I feel like that's on a brand to teach people.
No, I agree, but we know that they're not going to do that.
And that just speaks to, like I said, the intellectual laziness of this generation. Because did nobody have to spoon feed us information? We went and looked for it, right? We went and bought the magazines. We went and looked on the internet. You know, we had the Nike Talk in the chat rooms where we was exchanging information. These, like, nowadays, you got to put it in their lap on a satin pillow, and even then, they don't even bother to fucking read it. So, you know, so for me, it's only so much work you can do as far as teaching people. Like, if people choose to be stupid, then you just kind of got to let them choose to be stupid.
And a lot of people are visual. They see the Nike Air, and they think Nike is the Nike, the check Air.
Yeah.
They don't want to see the Jumpman. So they're already programmed in their mind to go with the Nike Air. So
look, the
seeing that,
logo,
they really want it. People really want that metallic vibe with the Nike Air on.
But like I said,
I
don't.
Let's be honest.
I don't like it like that.
I mean, let's just be. I mean, I'm just going. Certain silhouettes, right? The 5s, the 4s, the 3s. The Nike Air in the back is just
for every
chef's
color.
Kiss.
Every
it
color?
is chef's kiss. It just looks better. It just looks better. It just because it gives me that tinge of nostalgia. It's like, yo, like this is how this release would have went had they released in 93 or whatever year they dropped.
But like I said, I mean, at that point now it is just asking them to go back and re-release everything again. Like like they wouldn't.
But think about that from a business sense. That gives them a reason to re-release a lot of this shit.
I mean, they don't even need a reason to re-release
they
this
don't.
shit. They do
it
anyway.
Saying, in their mind, it's justified.
Shit, every 8 years it seemed like.
No, right.
Sometimes, if that.
I ain't mad at it though. I mean, because let me get to this gatekeeping thing since we brought it up. Because I'm all about gatekeeping, but I would be the first to admit that sometimes motherfuckers take it too far. If you are mad that they're retroing your favorite shoe, shut the fuck up. You have the shoe.
Undefeated 4.
Yeah, you have the shoe. How does this change what you have? It ain't like they taking your pair to give it to somebody else.
People upset about those two specifically.
People really mad
about the shit.
But time out, why are people mad about? The only thing I'm mad about with the undefeated 4s is the Nike Air on it. That's the only thing I'm like.
I love
they
it.
come in both ways, though.
But that's what, like, if it were me, like, no Nike
bisexual 4s.
Damn. This ain't for kids, right? It's this guy.
Oh, won't somebody please think of the children?
This guy. We'd have to have a lawyer on standby. He'd be back there in the back.
Oh my God. This is the reason why we could never be on radio.
Right.
That show. I'd be our first to last show.
Oh man,
it definitely wouldn't be live.
Yeah, no, they'd be like, hey, well, we gotta put y'all on tape delay.
It'd be 2 hours of beeps.
But no, like, how can anybody be mad about, like, that don't make sense to me.
It's so selfish. It's all
they
it is.
They do it all the time anyway.
It is selfishness.
So
is.
What's new?
I want to be special. I want to be the only person that has this shoe.
I paid $10,000 for it, and you didn't.
Yes.
You're a dumbass
Yeah,
too.
but at the same time, what do we always say? Whenever they re-release it, they end up changing something about it anyway from the original release.
Right, and there's always you can always look at the inside of the shoe if you really care enough to do this. You know, inside the shoe and see when it's manufactured. So, okay, this is the original. This is this.
Yeah,
I just think it's such
people
a
mad about that, man.
I just think
off.
y'all just sound like a bunch of bitches. Like, cause it's like it ain't like they taking your shoe and handed it to somebody else. If you had the undefeated forest, you still have them. Now, if you was the dumbass that spent $10,000 on it because you thought they would never retro this thing ever again, then that's on you. If you are the type of person where you're like, oh, now this lowers the resale value on this shoe, that's still on you. Like, because you're in it for the wrong reasons.
Buy them to wear them, my
Yeah,
God.
they meant to be worn, first off, and they're fucking shoes. Like,
shit, people mad about the Tokyo 5s too?
That's dumb. It's dumb.
Because they're releasing them with the yellow on the toe.
Yeah,
in the front, and that was the one that was like the friends and family.
Yeah, but I'm okay. So now I'm thinking back to when did Tokyo 5s release? What year was that?
2015. 2015, 2016, somewhere in that window.
But I always look at that as like that was one that was the type of shoe that was super limited.
Yeah.
So it's like if it's coming out now as something to where the general population has a chance to get, what's the fucking problem? Like that, That's what it feels
selfish. It's like I'm not about
2011.
2011, okay.
2011.
It just feels selfish as fuck. Like when they re-released the Watch the Throne LeBron 9s and the
in Japan,
Christ the King LeBron 7s. Like I know people, or the Fairfax. I know people are pissed about those, like because that was like a PE because it was like the school or something.
Yeah,
and it was like people were mad about it. I'm just like, why? Like you have your pair, right? You still have your pair? Did they take it from you? No. What the fuck are you mad about? The only reason you're mad about it is because you think it brings the value of your shoe down.
That shit
which
weak.
is a dumbass reason.
That shit weak.
Right. Because it's like this. If I own a Picasso, if I own a real Picasso, and then let's just say Walmart decides to like sell copies of that, it does not lower the value of my Picasso.
Look at the price. There's 20,000 pairs. They going for like $40,000. So
it's dumb.
People, I wouldn't.
It's dumb. Honestly,
even if I had that kind of money, I wouldn't pay for it. No. Even if that was pocket change for me, I still wouldn't pay that.
I'm about to go do something. I'm about to go do something better than buy a shoe.
No, I'm about some property or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
hide the money, y'all. There's poor people around. With your broke ass.
But I just think it's dumb as fuck. It's trivial as fuck. I got better things to do to be mad about what shoe is getting retro at my expense. It's not even at my expense. It's like if they retro the Great Fives 10 years from now, I'm like, oh my God, what are you doing? Keep it in the vault. Like, for why? Why am I asking this brand to keep this shoe in the vault if not for selfish reasons? Well, it watered down the product. No, it waters it down for you because you own it for what? You either owning it for clout, for monetary value, and I guess those two things. And I get it. Like, you know, I get sneaker culture.
And resale.
We have, I
Eventually.
get it. You know, we have our fun competitions. Like, you know, me and you go back and forth. Like, I own this shoe, you don't, da-da-da. That's all in fun, though. I'm not mad.
Bro, that shit ain't for fun for you.
No, it's all in fun. It's all in fun.
You not.
Because I would never buy a shoe I did not like. Like, I will admit, like, I have to like it first, right? I have to like it.
That's step one.
I have to like it.
And then step two, you got to make sure JB don't own it.
Yeah, that adds to it. That adds fuel to the fire. But that fire was already blazing before that even, you know. So, because I never buy a shoe that I don't like just to spite somebody. That's stupid because I'm losing money. I'm like, I don't like this shit, but just to mess with you, I'm going to spend $200 plus dollars.
Sad thing is,
to spite somebody.
That patent leather one you did.
I love that one though.
We were talking about that before you got it, and you searched
that one was
and
hard.
you found. So
we did that photo shoot.
You no matter what that would have cost you, you would have got it because you knew I didn't. So that's not exactly true.
No, I like the shoe though. It wasn't like, oh man, these shit's whack. Oh, you ain't got them? No, I want them. Like when we did that photo shoot at Nojo's, I was like, because that was my first time ever seeing them in person. Yeah, and I was like, God damn, these bitches are beautiful.
They was hard.
They was glistening.
They still hard.
She's fried chicken.
God damn, that was racist.
Man, it was glistening. The light, it was like a showcase. It was like the light. I don't know if he polished them bitches before he came there or what, but the light was just hitting it. It was just like, no matter how you turn it, it was just like popping.
That was God shining the light on it for you?
Yeah, that was, man. That was
the one time you got religious.
Hey, do atheists go to hell?
No.
How about people who say they are not religious, but they are spiritual?
Straight to hell, to the boiler room of hell, all the way down. Sometimes I pull them out just so they think everything is going to be okay, but then I put them right back in.
Good. Good. That makes me happy.
There is a guy, because these are nice.
You couldn't pass on that price, regardless.
No, thank you. Come on, man.
Whatever the situation is, you couldn't.
300. Like somebody did not know what they had. I took full advantage of it.
That's.
I don't feel bad at all. That's for sure. Like you had a chance. Once again, Google's free. Now, if you ain't want to Google, there was no reserve or nothing. You know, usually there's a reserve for the shoe.
And that's why I said what I said. I wasn't trying to put any shit in your head. Like, damn, I just didn't think that the person would send them.
Oh yeah, no. I mean, honestly, I ain't gonna lie. Like I was nervous
like,
as
this
fuck
fool
too.
Didn't know what he was selling.
That's happened to me before.
It's happened to me before. Yeah.
Whereas like they realize what they have and they're like, oh shit, fuck that.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh man. And I'm guessing, like I said, it was somebody who had them and didn't know what they were, just thought they were just a regular pair of Jordans.
Maybe an angry woman trying to get rid of her man's shoe.
Hey, shout out to his fault. I don't know what he did, but he was wrong.
He sucks! Hey!
Got any more size 15s like that?
Right, exactly. What else you got in that closet?
Oh, shit. But yeah, no, I don't feel bad about those. But yeah, I don't like, that's the gatekeeping I don't like, where it's like, I'm going to ruin the fun for y'all because they're like getting in the way of me being able to brag or getting in the way of me being able to flip these for a higher price. Like, you buying, like, I don't buy my shoes for resale value. I don't give a fuck. Like, I know people that do that shit, like, oh, they going for how much? Let me snack them. I've passed on shoes that I could have gotten a low, and I probably could have flipped. Because in my mind, I'm like, you know what? Let somebody else enjoy these. Let somebody else get it for that price. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to be that person that gets in the way of that shit.
Like the Friends and Family 5.
Yeah.
For Marcus. People like sold them.
Oh, yeah.
And he knew who he sent them to.
Yeah. That's crazy. That's just...
Man, as soon as I got them, the day I got them, I put them on feet.
Shout out to D. Wells. He gave me a pair of Friends and Family Reebok Questions. I think only like a handful of like Reebok execs had a pair. And I know one of his things was like, yo, see, you're not going to flip these. And I'm like, dog, like I wear my shoes. And like as soon as I got them, I wore them. And like I remember he sent me a message, or maybe he left a comment, but he was like, I'm so happy to see you wearing them. Because I'm like, yo, I wear my shoes. Like I'm not, you know, like I'm a collector and I will go after some rare shoes, but it's because I want them, not because, you know, these are something that I could flip. Now, I have sold shoes because maybe I needed the money. Like, you know, times got hard and I was like, okay, I gotta make things happen.
Several times.
Or I just fell out of love with certain shoes. And it was just like, but even when I sell them, you ask anybody I sell shoes to, I sell them for like $160. Because that way it's fair to you, right? Because I'm not charging you full retail and I get something out of it, you know. So I thought that was fair, but there's plenty of shoes I probably could have got $300-$400 for.
Look at C's having a heart.
No, I try to get back to the game. I believe in karma. I really do. So I try to do right by folks. And so
I'm gonna tell the motherfucking truth, but I try to do right by.
Exactly.
No, I tell the truth, at least according to me, you know. And
man,
he just can't help himself.
You gotta it always gotta be some explanation.
Yeah. How is that
just,
bad?
Just say something nice and leave it alone.
No,
you
but
always
my
gotta
point,
have
the reason I said it like that. You
ruined it.
No, the reason I said it like that is because a lot of times people see the truth as negative, right? Because everybody wants to go along with this happy-go-lucky shit, even if they know it's a lie. It just allows them to have this happy-go-lucky thing where it's like, no, like let's keep it real.
It's like you leave yourself an out.
No, it's just like I try to tell the truth. At least according, I mean, you can look at that in multiple ways. According to me, as far as the information I have at the time, according to me, as far as my point of view, according to me, as far as, you know, other things. And so that's why I said, you know, like I'm not giving you like a twisted version of anything. I'm just giving it to you how I see it. And so Yeah, because if I'm the one saying it, yeah, it has to be I. But I take
But
accountability
it is
though.
win.
Because if
I'm
I'm
gonna
wrong,
win.
because if I'm wrong though, like I ain't got no problem being wrong. I don't like being wrong, but I have no problem with it. Like I'm not so beholden.
How many
to
times have you admitted being wrong?
I mean, how many times have I been wrong?
See?
Technical foul 22 white. Nigga got me fucked up.
See?
Man.
See?
That was too easy. I'm sorry. But no, I think, no, like real talk, because even when I have conversations with certain brands or certain individuals, I've always said, like, yo, like, where's the line? Because I had no problem coming back on the show. If we got something wrong, cool. The reason that I don't, but the reason that I usually don't have to is because I research the shit before I say it. I'm not just haphazardly saying shit for the sake of saying shit. You know what I'm saying? When I usually come out and say something, chances are I got receipts to back up what I'm saying or research to back up what I'm saying. So it ain't like I'm just out here just running at the mouth. Like, no, like, there's a reason why I said what I said. Which is why, you know, I have the credibility that I have now.
You just dropped the mic?
Basically. You see, that's why I was like, hey.
Drop the mic on itself.
If I was just talking if I was just talking crazy for the last 10 years or however many years we've been doing the show, it'd be easy to ignore me. Oh, okay, he just talking shit. No, like there's weight to what I said because it's like, okay, like he usually knows what he's talking about. So that's all I'm saying. Ugliest release though. Ugliest release, Air Jordan Retro 5 wings. These are just gaudy. I'm sorry.
Oh,
these are just gaudy. These are horrible. Gaudy for no fucking reason. Gaudy for no fucking reason. For no fucking reason. I've seen, and the thing about the wings line is there's a lot of, once again, I feel like there's a lot of hits and misses. Like I'm thinking about the twos at the top of my head right now. You got the wings ones, which I thought were cool. Wings twos. Were there a wings 3? They done a wings 5 already.
5, yeah. All-Star Weekend.
Yeah.
That one was cold too.
That was nice.
10s.
What was the wings
All-Star
10s?
Weekend.
I can't remember the wings.
The one, the 10s didn't have gold.
Oh,
in it?
they had that silver on there. They could have kept those.
I got the 5s and the 10s.
The previous 5s were cool. I wasn't really feeling the 10s. Were there 4s? Oh, the 12s.
Yeah,
12s are probably my favorite.
12s with
probably because I was the only pair I can get. But you know, for the most part, I just feel like this when you think of like the wings collection, these rank right at the bottom.
I thought the 10s went hard. They had a little hoodie that went with them. They was at All-Star Weekend in Chicago.
They felt like that didn't actually feel like a wings release. It just kind of felt like, all right, we're gonna call these wings. We don't know what else to do with them. Because is there anything wings on those?
Yeah, I do remember those. Yeah, I think it I was gonna say it was on the little tab, wasn't it? The little
and they keep that silver in there.
Yep,
they keep that silver in there.
No, because the 2s didn't have silver. The 12s didn't have silver.
No, silver. They had gold. Right?
The ones didn't have silver. Yeah, it was gold. The ones were actually gold.
The wings wasn't that the pair that it faded off a little bit?
You could wipe it off.
Yeah, I was gonna say okay, yep.
Yeah, I did. You know what's funny? So when I got my pair, I just did the tongue part and left the rest black. Yeah. And then I recently, I think early this year, I just went on ahead and did the whole entire upper, and it just looks.
I don't like the 3s.
They got a wings 3. Let me see that. I didn't know they had a wings 3. Oh God, no.
Yeah, that's
deplorable.
That's a no for me, man.
Yeah,
that's deplorable.
He said deplorable.
Yeah.
You right though.
Yeah, that's a no for me. Now that would be. Yeah. Nah, them 5s.
Them nice.
Now kids made these, and none of them are alike.
That's
they're
cool.
Different.
That's cool. I like that.
They have different designs on them, and I like that.
I mean, it's the same thing with the Dornbecker collection, right? Like the kids design those, but let's keep it a buck. Like, not all of them are created equal. Because those 13s.
Are you talking about the shoe? I had to make sure with you, man.
Hey, them 3s. Come on now. Them 3s.
It's you.
Huh?
Them 3s.
Yeah, you don't like those 3s.
Those are deplorable.
Those
are the Dornbecker 3s?
Yeah.
with that.
Those aren't deplorable.
Blop, 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 blop stuff.
Like
slime.
it being designed by kids does give it a level of forgiveness. Now, with that being said, those 13s are worse. If we're just judging the shoe, those Dornbreaker 13s, I just can't do. Or those 12s. Those might be the worst Jordans out of the Dornbreaker collection, if I'm just being honest. Yeah, right. Think long and hard. I'm talking about Jordans. I don't like the 10s either. I'm not a big fan of 10s.
That's to me, that's the worst one.
I was gonna say the 10s are probably.
Yeah, to me, that 10 is the worst one.
Yeah, those are bad too. Everything else, honestly, I don't need. I'm
I'm
about to be controversial.
Wings 2s are the Harold Whites, right?
Yep. Yeah. Yep.
See, I didn't get
those. I'm wearing those this week. So
yeah, I missed. They got Wings 5 Low.
Do they? What they look like?
A low?
Yeah, I missed those too.
The graduation joints. Yeah.
So I like those.
Yeah, those are nice too.
I like those.
I'm
gonna have to go back and get.
What's I gonna say? I'm about to say something controversial. I'm not a big fan of Dornbreaker Forest. But that's what the Superman on the patch.
Oh, I've always wanted those.
I just kind of was like,
I've always wanted.
I was kind of like, I had the opportunity to get them.
They should retro those. They have retro some.
They have done the Dornbreaker.
I need those
before,
6s.
Yeah.
I need those 6s. Those 3s.
That red one. Didn't they do that red one again?
They retro the DB.
Yeah, I think they. Yeah.
Okay, I remember the 3s. I remember the 6s though. I need those, by the way. Because I got the. No, I don't have any Dornbreaker 6s.
Oh, the wing, yeah, the ones, yeah.
I ain't like those.
I like those.
These go hard.
Yeah,
I ain't like those.
These
I didn't like the.
Isn't it 2 Dornbreaker 6s?
The statue look.
Yeah, it is. They just
did one this year, didn't they? Yeah, that pink one, right? Yeah.
I was gonna go for those, and I just I can't pull those off. I'm sorry.
I don't know. As much as you love the color pink, nah.
I can't do it, man. Pink is nice. I mean,
Nah, that's definitely been your color this year.
Yeah.
Age. That pink hair.
Hey, Bam, watch out. You said you never been to Vegas before, right?
Mike Rich, your girl, huh?
Hey, whistle. You need a whistle for that. JB.
Mike Rich gonna listen to this.
Yeah, that's for you.
Wow.
Dang.
Mike Rich is gonna listen to this, dying laughing. What was it gonna say?
Even though you said you told he don't even remember.
I finally told him what it was.
That's what I did with my wing.
Yeah. See, yeah.
Which
those are cold.
That's what I'm saying. I finally did that too. But
that's cold.
Yeah, I know. I wasn't big on the. I think my favorite Dornbreaker.
There's the Dornbreaker 8s. Go ahead and say it.
Ooh, I don't know, because I like the 7s too.
8s.
I like the 7s too.
Oh,
I like the 8s. I like the heel counter on the 8s. That
8s
is
go hard. Well, I guess people say, you just like all the 8s, but
I like the Dornbreaker 1s was nice too. Those was nice.
The 5s I never had. Those are nice. 6s obviously, but the 8s, it's between the 7 and 8s for me. 14's got something to say too, by the way, about that. Because they had that like that iridescent skin. It's supposed to I like the storytelling. I mean, I guess you could say that about all of them.
You like the 6s? You said
the Dornbreaker 6s?
Yeah,
I'm talking about the blue ones.
So you got a thing for
no, I was gonna get those, but I passed on the more I saw.
Serious?
I was thinking about it.
Don't look like a big ass flamingo on his shoe.
Can you imagine that in a size 15? What about those?
No, oh God, no. Nah, I'm good.
Nope.
But you like these lollipop kid?
Yeah, lollipop.
Like,
those are smooth.
No, sir.
That seemed like a kid design.
Absolutely not.
They all look like a kid
design. Look like you just stepped on Slimer.
Absolutely not.
Okay.
Those are.
It's kind of kid-like.
So this should be for kids. So it should be in kid sizing.
I mean, but I'm an adult and I like those shoes. Okay, cool. But it gave me Nickelodeon vibes more so.
Yeah.
If you grew up in the 90s, you know what I'm talking about.
Oh yeah, the 13s are that's really bad.
Yeah.
Because it's like that reptile.
Yeah.
But I love 13. So for you to make me not like 13s, good Lord.
No.
I blame the designer because I would have steered that kid a different direction. Like,
okay. I had to see how you was taking that. You said you was blaming the designer.
Like, kids are gonna do what they do. It's on the designer.
Even though it's 12.
Yeah. No. Now I will say this: the 15s don't get enough love. No.
Don't you like pink?
Nah, bro. Come on.
If Asia had them on, he would like.
Oh, see, y'all got jokes.
You think he lick her feet?
Oh yeah, he would do like my man. What's my man name?
Oh, White Ranger.
White Ranger at the bar,
baseball sliding
licking the flow.
Might as well. Telling you, Bam, be careful, man. Asia got her toes out.
Atlanta, man.
You gonna see?
Man, I seen some stuff there, man. I was like, what is wrong with these sneaker people?
C's gonna show up to the next.
He wasn't a sneaker person. He was just a person.
C's gonna be at the next Las Vegas Aces game.
I remember in Florida, Mr. Tender laying on the couch, rubbing his feet. Get together, sounding like sandpaper.
San Jose, when he was in the living room, and yeah, man, it was just like, bro. No, that's when we was in the van, and he was like, I'm talking to this girl, and I'm like, okay, bro. Well, I don't need to know.
Oh my goodness.
I'm gonna focus on driving. I'm gonna pretend I don't hear none of this conversation. Yeah, that was some wild. Those trips,
man.
We had a story every time we came.
Every city we went to.
Every time it was always something. And then the crazy part is we missed so many other stories behind the scenes. I'm still learning about some of the stuff that went down. Speaking of which, I had mentioned I talked to Steph Smitty. We were talking, and me and you had talked about it before about going to like a sneaker.
We got to have a reunion in either Atlanta
or Chicago,
Miami,
LA. Because I go to
LA
or Chicago.
Yeah, Chicago too. Yeah.
Make it easy for everybody. And I'll personally go to LA. Now, let me just full disclaimer. I have no intention of going inside the sneaker con. I'm just using it as a reason as a basis to go. Fuck
sneaker con is.
But everybody and mama gonna be there in that city at that same time. So I'll show up and we can hang out.
Dallas.
Oh, Dallas is another. That was another, yeah.
Dallas we had that Skip goes hard. Just
fell down the stairs.
He sent me a picture when we were there, and we had the debate over Prince and Michael Jackson.
Oh my God! Yeah, we
talked about that for about 3 hours.
Yeah.
I got to, man. This is the funniest thing I've seen all day.
Who was he at a bar or something?
Yeah, then it closed, and we were just
still out there in the parking lot. It's me, you, Polo, him,
D-Lo.
Yeah. Rest in peace.
It's not a debate.
Who you said?
Prince, right?
Michael Jackson.
Come on, thank you.
Prince, right?
Michael Jackson.
Stop playing with me, man.
What are we judging this off of?
Yeah,
everything. Dancing.
He's
music,
a better dancer than Michael Jackson.
Yes.
That's ignorant.
Yes.
Stop the show.
Prince is.
I need a whistle. Ain't nobody ever in the history
want me to whistle
ever.
myself?
Yes.
What? I beg your pardon. I beg your pardon. Ha! Gay!
That's the pause of the day so far.
Yeah.
Pause.
Whoa. Right. That was a light ass whistle. That was a light ass whistle. You ain't even breathed into that thing.
That's what she said.
Pause.
Look.
Ain't no way you gonna sit there with a straight face and
I'm
say
taking Prince.
Prince was a better dancer.
Dancer.
Yes.
Michael Jackson mastered like every type of dance you could think of. What are we talking about?
Prince is that
When
guy.
did Prince dance?
What?
Prince would twirl around a little bit, but
when did he actually dance?
That's what I'm saying.
When did he actually dance?
Mike did was moonwalk.
Cocaine is a hell of a drug.
That's all he did.
More than that,
man, boy. Come on now. That man got 60 years of dancing from 5 to whatever age he died.
He was doing the robot before people was doing the robot.
Man.
Come on, man.
And robot was done before him. You think he made it up?
Find somebody who did
he made it up,
but he did it the best.
Yeah.
You. He did the best to you.
To everybody.
And this is when he was still a child.
Prince wouldn't even admit that. That's the crazy thing. The thing that he a better dancer. He a better singer too?
I think so.
Oh, God. I think Kid Michael killed Prince.
Prince's music was at a time where people didn't understand where he was coming from.
People didn't understand him enough.
He was misunderstood. Man.
And Mike wasn't?
There's a lot of drug use back then.
Mike was getting his ass beat by Joe.
What that got to do with
How's that an answer to the question?
So he was forced to perform.
Okay.
Right, and he was great at it.
He did great under pressure.
Right.
He didn't have a choice. He performed and still got that ass beat.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ.
So
R.I.P. to Michael.
Right, jeez. Like, how is that any of his fault?
It's not. I'm just saying.
I'm just saying.
I'm just saying Prince is better, man. That's all I'm trying to say.
Michael was a better singer, better dancer, had better songs, had better albums,
better catalog.
Better. Like that's what I'm saying. You know what it comes down to?
He was globally more accepted than Prince
because he was good.
Prince
not saying
wasn't
Prince
good?
was. No, not saying Prince wasn't good. I'm just saying Michael was given a choice. Listen, I put it like this: Prince. Before he died, he was going to perform at one of the casinos here in Detroit, right? Michael would never. Even at 50, there is no way he's going to be able to have a Michael Jackson concert at the casino.
So Mike was too big to do that.
Yeah, at 50, he sold out the biggest arena in the world.
And why do you think that was? His
'Cause it's Michael
popularity was
Jackson.
just crazy.
How do you get popular like that if you're not
people
good?
go to his concert, didn't even see the concert, fucking falling out before he stepped on the stage. He walking on the stage and people fainting.
You making my argument for me.
I'm going to pay all that money and fall the fuck out while he walking out on the stage.
He had aura.
Man, he had people just hypnotized.
Because he was so good.
Man, fuck that.
That's right, buddy. You show that turd who's boss.
Come on.
I went to see MJ play and I watched the whole fucking game.
Yes.
Nobody could make me feel like I'm a fall the fuck out just because I seen him.
You didn't go to the Michael concert. That's
man,
why.
Fuck that.
You imagine
I don't care what nobody says. Let's have a talk in the
go
chat.
past your face.
Man, never, man.
Trying to carry JumpmanBostic.
Come on, man.
I'm just
never.
saying, Mike was different.
I seen videos, man, of people at this concert. In all kind of different languages, just falling the fuck out.
You're kind of making my case for me.
I ain't making no case.
Yes,
man.
you are.
That's ridiculous.
You say people in all different languages are passing out of Michael Jackson.
That's ridiculous.
Did they do that at a Prince concert?
No.
I'm sure some people did.
Yeah, okay.
Not to that extent.
Maybe not as many.
Yeah, see?
But I'm sure some people did.
The thing that kills me about
Prince had his fan base too.
No, yeah, you are. All of them do.
Just me. I'm the only one. Damn, Geeno. Man, fuck that, man.
Technical foul 22 white. Nigga got me fucked up.
You get a loud whistle. Come on, man. I'm the only.
This is what annoys me about the Prince and Michael debate, right?
I like Prince.
I like annoying y'all. But Prince is better. Though.
No,
Prince,
he's not.
To me,
because the thing is, everybody goes to the argument.
You can still be wrong, so
I guess
everybody
wrong.
goes to the argument of Prince played more instruments, which he did, right? He was, hell.
What instruments did Mike play?
No, he didn't. He didn't play any.
He didn't have to.
But this is my point though. Prince was a hell of a musician as far as songwriting and playing instruments and stuff like that. Like him and a guitar, just
man, out of this world.
Yeah.
Put it this way: if you can make this argument. Prince was a better musician.
No, but my point is, me being able to play.
Mike didn't play none.
No.
Exactly.
My point is, like,
wow,
I could be good at the guitar. I could be good on the drums. That don't make me better than Michael Jackson. Like to me, when you talk about greatness, right, it's multifaceted. So yeah, that might be a category that Prince wins. But when you talk about album sales, when you talk about impact culturally, when you talk about, we could talk about the music videos. We could talk about
exposure.
But all of that comes with the
certain
greatness.
things Prince wouldn't do that Mike did.
But that's part of the greatness.
It looked like it was certain things Prince did that Mike wouldn't do.
Yeah, assless cheeks.
See, I knew y'all was gonna take it there.
He took it there. He did. Did somebody make him do that?
He had his own style. Mike had his own style.
Right. And I'm not knocking either one for it.
Mike
I'm just
kept
saying.
his ass covered.
Mike was just globally more accepted than Prince was.
But that's based off the talent, though.
I don't think it's based off talent.
Once Thriller came out, it took Mike to a whole new stratosphere. Once he did that Motown 25 performance, that took it to a whole new level.
Kept going up.
And then he just kept going up from there. So it's like,
Mike was a bad man.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, bro, like this story is a dude being able to, like, they working on some choreography, and he could hear somebody being off rhythm, and could just, like, matter of fact, this is how you, Michael Jackson, and talking about as far as dancing, because most people, they think about Michael Jackson, you know, the leg kick and all this other stuff. But if you go through his whole catalog from the Jackson 5 to the Jacksons to his early days, like when he first went solo and stuff, he covers such a range of dancing. There's videos because I think they had their own variety show, and you can see the choreography in that. You could, like, he tap danced,
and they had a cartoon.
Yeah, like you see the levels of which Michael Jackson would dance, and this is the thing that always got me Michael Jackson. He would step out of the choreography, break into his own shit, and without missing the beat, break back into the choreography without even having to look. Like, that's a level of dancing. Like,
well, according to JB, that's he got his ass beat enough times. He got
Joe just off stage with his belt in hand.
He was just staring. Joe was staring at him the whole time. Like, you better not fuck it up.
Yeah, there's a funny, there's a cartoon,
and he still got his ass beat too, right?
There's a Black Dynamite cartoon that's also out the Jackson 5, and it's hilarious. But no, I mean, I like having fun debates, but I hate the fact that people turn Prince and Michael into like enemies. But secretly they were friends, apparently. So hopefully, you know.
As they should have been.
Wasn't it a rumor that Prince declined to
being bad,
do a video or be in a concert?
No, he addressed it. Prince did.
Well, because Prince said because that was so early on, like.
But not he didn't let the first line like your butt is mine. He was like, I'm not singing that to you. You're not singing that to me.
You know, that Wesley Snipes character, that would have been me. All right, now you run that video in your mind. The first line of that song is your butt is mine. Now I said, who gonna sing that to whom? Because you sure ain't singing it to me. And I sure ain't singing it to you. So right there we got a problem.
So
I mean, that's because he
that sound like a Prince.
It's because he was wearing them pants.
Yeah. Those chaps.
Yeah. Sun's out, buns out.
He was self-expression.
I'm just saying,
before self-expression was really accepted.
That was when you was in Cali, though. That's
nah.
I'm just saying.
I was still here.
What's
going on in San Diego around that time, JB?
I don't know. I was in Mexico.
Like, Michael got a 4-album run that I don't think anybody will ever touch. Off the Wall, Thriller, Bad, Dangerous. Like,
Mike was a bad man too.
He was.
To me, Prince is overall better. Y'all not gonna convince me.
I'm not trying to. I'm just trying to figure out how you landed on dancing. I'll give Prince the musicianship, but
no, Prince was cold.
Prince was cold.
I never take that.
But to say he a better dancer, like, that is wild. That is wild. Like, Michael had the dance on lock, bro. Like, that's the only person I can think of comparable.
You used to do some of Mike's moves?
For me?
Yeah.
I could never. I know what I'm good at, and I know what I'm not. That's I ain't even about to embarrass myself. Now, there was a kid I went to school with. His name was Terrence Parker, and he could do the moonwalk just as good. And it was like, damn, that's smooth.
That's your boy Skip. I know he gonna
Skip, you know
in.
he be working on his moonwalk.
Yeah,
you know he does.
Man.
That's why he
can't
moonwalked down
tell
upstairs.
Skip nothing about Michael Jackson.
I just hear a thud early in the morning. It was like,
he walking down the street, moonwalking frontwards.
Yeah. Skip, man. That's why he wear those gloves, ain't it?
Man, he Michael Jackson down like you.
Yeah, but Mike is the man.
Man,
like,
we talked about that.
This is how you know Mike. This is how big you know Mike is. Dude literally caused the war to stop. Now, I swear to God, that's true. Look it up. There was a war in the middle of somewhere, and the news of Michael Jackson's death hit everybody, and they paused the war for that.
Oh,
day.
that messed a lot of people up.
And it was just like, dog, like when you that big, where it's like, oh, hold on.
We got to mourn.
Dog.
Peace for a couple days. We'll
Like
get back to it.
that is huge. Like honestly, somebody said something to me, and I didn't think about it till they said it, but it was like, you know, nobody wanted to see him go, but it was like, can you imagine Michael Jackson at 80? And I was like, no, I can't even see that. Like my mind won't even let me go there. So, you know, but I remember the day. That's where we get the sneakers. I remember the day because I remember what I was doing. I was sitting there with my ex-wife, and I had just gotten home, cleaned up, and I was sitting there. And we were probably watching the one channel that wasn't talking about it. I think we was watching like Nickelodeon or something. So I think I had my nephew with me, so we're just watching like kids cartoons and shit. She's sitting on the couch, I'm sitting on the floor with him, and my phone is blowing up, and I'm like looking, and so finally I answered. I think it was my sister. She was like, "You hear the news?" I'm like, "What?" She's like, "Michael Jackson died." I'm like, "The fuck out of here!" Like, no, he didn't. Because it's just like, it's just inconceivable, right? And then I remember I turned to CNN and it's just nonstop footage. And it was just like, this is really happening. And I think it didn't really hit me until that scene of them wheeling his body from the helicopter or to the helicopter. And I was just like, this is really happening. Like, that is crazy. And I remember, like, I just remember you couldn't go down the boulevard for like that whole summer. Because they were just camped out in front of the Motown.
In front of the Motown.
Yeah, it was just like, they were not moving. You know what I'm saying? There's, you know, Michael Jackson music was getting played nonstop.
Oh my God.
You know, it was just, the one thing I feel bad about that, outside of him dying, obviously, was the fact that Farrah Fawcett had died earlier that day. And that was the biggest news story.
Yeah, and that got glossed right over.
Bumped the fuck out of there. They were just like, excuse us. This is just like, you know, and it was just like, damn, you know, but yeah, that was such a, it was one of those moments where you just remember what you were doing and where you were at. And I can only imagine what it was like in LA at the hospital.
Well, I mean, what was that like going into it though? Because wasn't he sick like a couple days or a week or so before then?
No, it was just kind of out the blue. I don't think he was sick. Right?
I feel like it was something that had happened like a little bit beforehand
because he was getting ready for that concert.
I do remember that. That's why I feel like it might have been something like maybe, you know, in the midst of him preparing for the concert, maybe he had like got really sick at one point and had stopped rehearsal or whatnot, and that was a big thing. And I don't know, I feel like there was almost like a precursor to it.
Yeah.
And then it just
I just remember it was just like, wow. I was like, dog, this is really happening. And yeah, it was just nuts. But yeah, shout out to Mike. That's why I made those little Air Maxes, those Billie Jean Air Maxes. Which are tough, by the way.
Well, you got to make a Purple Rain one.
Yeah.
Why you side eye?
Because I want to see what you was gonna say to it. Like you see, he said, "Man." See?
Matter of fact, there's a video. Because allegedly there's a story about Prince wanting to run over Michael with his limo. Yeah, I'm surprised you never heard the story. So there's a story. So James Brown's performing, I guess, in LA somewhere, and Michael and Prince were both there. This was like early '80s.
I mean, that's really who the greatest is.
Huh?
That's really who the greatest is.
Oh yeah, James Brown by far.
That's where Mike got a lot of his moves from.
Oh,
y'all won't admit that.
No, why
would everybody knows it.
That ain't no secret. And so James
Prince was inspired by Jimi Hendrix.
Everybody's inspired by somebody.
Yeah.
It's just making it your own. You know, that's the thing. But James Brown's performing. There's a video of this too, this performance. And so he calls up Michael Jackson up there, and of course Michael kills it. And then Michael tells him to invite Prince up there. Now, and allegedly Michael did it on purpose because I don't know if he knew he was drunk or what or high, but it was. They say that he kind of did it as a setup. And so Prince comes up there and he kind of does his thing, but then he almost not. They had like this light post that was like a decoration on the stage, and he almost knocks it over, and you know, kind of embarrassed himself or whatever. So Prince was mad about that, and so he saw Michael and LaToya walking, and I guess the thought occurred to him that he could probably run him over with his limo. He didn't, obviously.
Damn.
But yeah, it's funny to hear some of those stories. Oh, you know who Prince used to get into it with? Rick James. There's
another one of the GOATs.
Yeah. And so there was a show that I don't know if I can't find it anywhere, but it was called Tales from the Tour Bus. The guy that made King of the Hill, he kind of like he would draw animations to the stories that people would tell. And Rick James and Prince. And so there was I forgot what the story was, but basically they would introduce Prince started off from Rick James' story. He was like an opening act, and they were introducing him, and it was like, yeah, meet this guy. And he said he looked around, and he was like, where is he? And then he said he had to look down because Prince was short. And it was just like, dog, like only Rick James. I can imagine the stories about him behind the scenes. But anyway, back to sneakers. Which, by the way, I mean, if we did the Motown collection, you know, we could have paid some tribute to some of these people.
Oh, here you go. Yep. Segue.
No, it's just like this shit.
It's still
having to
bothers you.
relive it, having to think about it and relive it, because I just posted the video the other day. It just annoys me. Like, Motown's local, Nike's global. Like, the audacity in that statement. Like, it's just the arrogance in that statement. Like, bro, like, it's whatever, bro. And I know they'll never do it, and I probably ruin any chance of it happening. I mean, not like they were done. It wasn't like they was beat down my door to do it anyway. But
I don't know. Maybe you could get with Asia, see if she can maybe sweet talk Nike for you.
Man, y'all funny. Did we talk about this tariff thing? About how Nike thinks it's going to cost like $1 billion?
Now, we haven't did probably no news.
Yeah, it's been a while.
In the past couple weeks.
Nike expects Trump's tariffs to cost $1 billion.
Why make trillions when we could make billions?
$1 trillion is more than $1 billion, numbnuts.
An article written by Mike Sweeney for The Guardian. Nike has said it expects costs to increase by about $1 billion as a result of Donald Trump's tariff war as the company looks to reduce manufacturing in China. The market value of the company has dropped by a third over the past year and is taking action to reduce the hit, including increasing prices in the U.S. and sourcing from other countries. Matthew Fran, Nike's chief financial officer, said that these tariffs represent a new and meaningful cost headwind. With the new tariff rates in place today, we estimate a gross incremental cost increase to Nike of approximately $1 billion. We intend to fully mitigate the impact of these new headwinds over time. Last year, almost 60% of all Nike branded apparel was made in Vietnam, China, and Cambodia. Vietnam, Indonesia, and China manufactured 95% of all Nike footwear last year. Matthew also said manufacturing capacity and capability still remains important to the company despite the 60% tariff rate imposed by the U.S., accounting for about 16% of footwear imports to America. That's crazy that Nike is 16% of footwear imports.
Man, well, you gotta think it's
I mean, 60% don't sound like a lot, but it really is when you consider all the shoes.
Yeah, and then I wonder how many. What's the percentage of counterfeits that are getting imported? Also,
yeah, that part. Matthew added that the company would implement a surgical price increase in the U.S. from this autumn and will aim to reduce overheads through corporate cost reductions. I hate that. I hate that. So this is the impact of, see, when people, I get so mad with this shit. Like, one, I've stopped talking or debating with Trump supporters because they'll hang their hat on policy, and then once they realize that policy is stupid, or they'll see him pivot on that same policy, all of a sudden they pivot along with them, or no, or, basically they follow him. So it don't matter what he does, they follow him, right? And this tariff thing, the fact that they didn't know or didn't care to know that they're the ones that paying tariff. Like, I had somebody was like, "Oh, look how much money they made off the tariffs. You're paying it, dumbass." That's like Nike. That's like me being like, that's like Nike raising the price, and then I'm going around, look how much money they made. Like, they made it off of you, dumbass. Like, You're paying the tariff. You're paying the tax, and you're going around bragging about how much money they made off of you. You know how dumb that sounds? Especially when you're the same person that was mad about the cost of living just 8 months ago. And all of a sudden you're bragging about how much they charging you now. Like, that's none of that makes any fucking sense, but it makes sense to them. And the real world impact of that is not only is you pricing people out of stuff, but now you're costing jobs because these companies are like, we got to cut costs somewhere.
Yep.
Because we can only raise the price so much before we price ourselves out of the marketplace. So now we got to find some way to mitigate that, which is, the reduction of the workforce. And it sucks. And, it's going to have long-lasting effects that I don't think people are fully aware of. And it's like, and you already see it. Like, people were cheering this shit on, and then as soon as it impacts them, like I saw one dude, he voted for Trump, owned a company that hired, Latinos and Mexicans or whatever, and ICE has been raiding his businesses, and now he feels some type of way. And I'm like,
he can't get people to do the work.
And I'm like, why the fuck? Why should I feel bad for you?
Yeah.
You voted for this thinking what? That he was going to do this to somebody else?
Right.
Like, it's so...
And they voted for him.
Yeah.
Thinking that he wasn't going to do it to them.
Yeah.
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 The minute he stepped in.
Yeah. And it was
the minute
like...
he stepped in the office. Get him. Yep. ICE. Let's
like
go.
I said, you don't see them rounding up Russian immigrants. You don't see them rounding up Polish immigrants.
Or his wife.
He ain't lying.
It's funny because I feel like it was put out there in the forefront of, kind of who he was going to...
Yeah.
He told you who he was going to go after.
Yeah. That's why I'm like, why y'all surprised?
He talked about everybody crossing the border, and he's like, nope. Like, it kind of lets you know, like, it's a certain demographic that he was looking for. So
you here illegally, we going to get you.
Well, your wife here illegally, what happened?
But we still vote for you.
It's just...
Yeah. I seen that one, too. It was a Latino lady.
Yeah.
She was on there, and she was like, we feel like we were misled. And I was like, how?
He used y'all to get the vote, and then once he got the vote, like, first of all, this is why I don't give any politician any benefit of the doubt, because you're a politician. Your job is to go up there and sell me.
Your job is to lie.
Yeah. So, shocker. For some reason, he became the bastion of truth. And it's just, I wish we could bring people back from like the early 90s so they could see the fact that this dude got elected not once, but twice. Just so they can be like, what the fuck? Because I promise you, if you would have even floated the idea of Donald Trump running in the early 90s, they would have looked at you like you was a fucking idiot. Who? This guy? Like, how you bankrupt 2 casinos and think that you are somehow knowledgeable. Like the fact that this dude raised tariffs and then was like trying to tell companies don't raise prices. Why would you have to tell them not to raise prices if you... So that means you knew that this was going to have an impact, or that you at least found out later. But this is my whole argument against this whole administration, is the fact that they seem to do shit and then realize after the fact, oh, that's a mistake, as opposed to going through and figuring out, having a fucking plan.
Yeah.
Like, they fired a bunch of people
just to have to turn around and
try to hire them back.
Yep.
Like, what type of shit? And they're like, well, Clinton did it. Yeah, he did it through attrition, where it's like, okay, once they retired, they just didn't replace that position. He didn't just fire a bunch of people, right? There's a difference. How you do something matters just as much as what you're doing. And it's just like, you wouldn't want anybody, like, because you could look at it like if you're trying to do like some demo on your house. Well, he knocked down that wall. Well, he knew what he was doing. There was a plan behind it. He knew which wall was load bearing and which one wasn't. This one, you just give a sledgehammer to and just let it go crazy. And then when you wonder why your house collapsed.
Collapsed and hit the gas line. House blew up.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, you can look at things surface level and say they're the same.
Yeah, but they're not.
Right. And it's just, I hate that. But that's that lazy intellectualism. I mean, we don't even like smart people no more. Because now an expert in their field can't even tell you how their field is supposed to happen or how it's supposed to function without somebody being like, what makes you an expert? Well, the fact that I went to school for this, the fact that I have this many years of experience in this, which I think is ironic, because you go to any person's job and try to tell them how they do their job, their First thing they're gonna say is, "I've been doing this."
Yeah, I know what I'm doing.
Yeah. How dare you come in here and try to tell me what you don't know? But yeah, you'll argue with a scientist, you'll argue with a doctor, you'll argue with. It was like, all right, bro. Like it's whatever. And the thing, and the most important thing that to me is they cut funding to like research, science research, and I don't think people really grasp the severity of that because they're thinking, because their argument is, well, these companies can do the research. Well, these companies are only going to do the research that's going to bring them more money. So if they don't think it's going to make them any money, they're not going to do the research. The benefit of us doing the research was that, one, if there was a breakthrough, like they left it open so that anybody could take that research and develop medicines and vaccines or whatever. If a company does it, they're going to patent it to the point where they corner the market and then they can upcharge you. You know, we've seen that with the EpiPen. As soon as that guy had the rights to the EpiPen, it went from like $150 to $1,500. You know what I'm saying? So that was the benefit of us doing it. That's how we made a lot of breakthroughs and a lot of diseases and stuff, was that we would put the money into this. I think a lot of schools, you know, they dedicated their research facilities to doing some of the research and development of this stuff. And, you know, and that's how a lot of
which isn't the funding for those supposed to be getting cut too?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's cutting a lot of fun. It's like, I can come in and save you money if I don't pay the lights. But at some point, the lights going to get turned off. You're going to be like, what the fuck? I can save you money if you don't maintain your car. Hey, let's get that oil change. Save $60. I can show you the $60 and flash it in your face. Oh, look how much money we save. But then your engine going to lock up. You know what I'm saying? And it's going to be one of those things. We've seen this movie with George Bush. It's one of those things where the economy just takes a shit and everybody's going to be like, what happened? Well, there's a lot of things that led to this, but because you dumb fucks were so prioritized with being petulant and owning the other side, that's what it really comes down to. As long as it owns, in their minds, owns the other side, even though you're really owning yourself, you theoretically, you know, cutting off your nose to spite your face. And that's where we are now. So, anyway, that's my political rant. Let me finish this story. I got into a whole tangent. Matthew added that the company will implement a surgical price increase in the U.S. from this autumn and aim to reduce overheads through corporate cost reduction. Matthew's comments came as Nike reported its worst quarterly earnings in more than 3 years, as revenues slumped 12% to $11.1 billion in the 3 months to the end of May. Elliot Hill, the chief executive of Nike, said, the results are where we planned. That said, we're not happy with where we are. Mamta, I'm about to butcher this name, Mamta Valicha? Okay, whatever. An analyst at Quilter, man, what is these names?
English, motherfucker, do you speak it?
Quilter Chavoy said Nike continues to slump with its fourth quarter, the worst in at least 2 decades. She said the figures indicate Nike may nearly be at rock bottom, adding it has been a difficult period for Nike following the pandemic, and the threat of terrorists simply is not helping the situation for the company. So you already know if Nike's struggling, you know what that, you know, how that bodes well for everybody else.
Rock bottom is I feel like that's a pretty extreme statement.
Yeah, well, I mean, that might be hyperbolic, you know. Rock bottom. I don't know about that. It's not like they about to.
I mean, but I think what if based off market share, I mean they are where they used to be. I think that's just easily safe to.
Well, Nike?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think the thing is, there's no real threat to them being number one. I mean, at least as far as like footwear brand, in the sneaker space.
Yeah, but the problem, but the problem now is there's too many different things for people to attach their money. There's too many other brands that exist. So at least before, from a market share standpoint, if there was only 4 main companies that people would spend their money with, naturally, Nike probably would have an easier chance of being number one by a pretty wide margin. But now, the market share is getting eaten by, you know, the other ankle biters.
Think about it like television, right? When there used to be, 3 channels, NBC, ABC, and CBS. Fox, you know, whatever, CBS. Like, your viewership, you only had 3 channels to choose from.
Exactly.
Right? But now that you got all these, you got streaming apps, you got YouTube, you got cable, all these. So now you have more options. So now it's
Cable
harder.
is hurting.
Yeah, cable's hurting
because
now.
of streaming.
Yeah.
Yep.
So now with you having all those options, now I'm not stuck just watching NBC, ABC, and CBS. I can watch whatever, And so to your point about the brands, yeah. So and they lost market, and they did stupid shit to kind of lose market share. I don't think they did a good job of paying attention to how things were starting to shift with women, in particular, because we talked about that a few shows ago.
I mean, but that definitely goes to show you lack of leadership. Because like the one thing I double, kind of thinking maybe along the same lines, story with like Red Lobster.
Yeah.
Right now, remember like that company they filed for bankruptcy.
Yeah.
Bring in a new CEO.
Yeah.
They are out of bankruptcy.
New ideas though.
But and that's what I'm saying is, that's someone being able to, pivot and identify things that will work, take a chance on some different things.
That part.
And going back to some of their old ways.
Exactly.
Doing what works.
Which is I'm sure, again, and you always say it all the time, like Elliot Hill, like the whole thing with these companies, it takes time.
Yeah.
Right. Mm-hmm. So Elliot Hill, he'll be about a year into his tenure. So it's like now we'll probably actually get to see some of the things that he's, been wanting to implement. I mean, you kind of see it now with not necessarily restructuring, but how they're like moving people around in different roles and different positions. So it takes time, but again, you got to have the right leader to be able to not only be a visionary, but be able to execute the plan.
But that's why I'm glad that they brought, because he kind of climbed the ladder in there, and I'm glad that he's running it, because as you climb the ladder, you get a chance to interact with these different levels, and you see what works and what doesn't. So that by the time you do get to that point, you can target those things, as opposed to somebody who's coming from the outside in, and you got to learn all that. And even when you learn all that, think about it. If you a CEO and you ran eBay, now you come into Nike, can't nobody really tell you nothing. You're gonna bring in what worked at eBay,
exactly, and
try to make that work at Nike. And so, and there's a difference in approaching that. And to your point, I think, well, for one, I don't think we're going to see a lot of Elliots. I don't think we're going to see a lot of things come to fruition until 2026, 2027 even.
I mean,
it takes about a year and a half.
But even then, I feel like the tariffs, that could have an impact on, maybe huge. Some of the things that he may have planned on doing as well. So
yeah, and I mentioned this, I think, a show or two ago, where I was saying that they tried secretly to manufacture here in America. It just didn't work because you can only automate so much, right? And that's the thing, though. Like, one, people, those jobs gonna come here. No, it's gonna go to automation, because if they can have a robot do it, that robot doesn't need a check. That robot doesn't need benefits. You know what I'm saying? That robot just needs electricity and oil. So, so with that being said, like, I'm gonna have a job because me being an electrical engineer, they're gonna need me. But the thing is, not everything you can automate. And when you talk about making shoes, that still requires a human touch to it. And so, even as flawed as that is, sometimes, so that's why they couldn't make that full scale. And it's just crazy because even with cars, you still gotta, robots do the bulk of it, but you still need that human touch.
Mm-hmm.
And so, so it's only so much you can automate, but that's not gonna stop them from not trying either, though. And it just sucks, though, as I'm looking at the landscape of things as far as like sneakers are concerned. And that's why we had the group chat, we were talking about Reebok, and we are talking about Asia, not Asia, we are talking about Angel.
See, no, Asia on your mind, huh?
Jesus Christ. I hate the fact that I messed up like that. But we were saying about Angel Reese's shoe. Like, now the pink and white, the pink one was a better colorway.
Oh, then that all white one?
Yeah.
Oh, hell yeah.
That should have been an introduction.
Should have.
However, like, as I said in the text, where I felt like it's okay. But if you're a Reebok, you need more than just okay. You need a wow. You need, that's great. That didn't feel like that, and so, it just really comes down to the product. It really does. It really comes down to the product, because the marketing can only save you so much at the end of the day, Because think about it, the marketing is going to get you hype. So if it's a dud, think about you done built it up to this, and now the product is this. That's going to, expectations. You setting up expectations for something, and then you get there, and it's like, it's not. Like, think about a movie. Like, somebody tells you, oh, this movie is hilarious, and then you go in there, and it's like, even if it's okay, you're going to be like, you told me it was hilarious.
Mm-hmm.
I laughed maybe twice. You know what I'm saying?
But I think the one thing with Reebok is, can they at least set the expectations?
I don't know.
I feel like they don't even get. I feel like they don't even get to that part.
I just think I don't think Angel Reese. I think she could be a part of something. I don't think she should be the
main part.
The main, and I think they're kind of hitching a wagon to that. And then if they go on strike, which I'm guessing they will.
Hey, hey, ho, ho, this penis party's got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho, this penis party's got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho, this penis party's got to go. Hey, hey, ho, ho.
Yeah, it don't look too good for the WNBA. That's so crazy to me how that's.
Oh God.
Hopefully y'all bring this up next week. I gotta head to work.
Yep.
But I'd love to touch on that.
Oh, then I'm gonna save my thoughts then.
I'm gonna save my thoughts.
Yeah,
too.
I'm gonna save my thoughts then.
WNBA.
I'm just gonna say, don't do it, man. That's because I don't think it's gonna end the way they think it will.
It's not going the way. It's not going the way that they think it's going.
No, okay. Just real quick. Just real quick. I'm just gonna touch on something. There's a couple things. One, in order, so I'm gonna compare it to the UAW, right? So, one, they had the money. Two, you have to compare what. So, like, I told people, yeah, they probably could replace us. Not all of us, but some of us. But think about what that would look like. The training, the, having to literally go from people that have the experience and the know-how over how many years they've been working there versus somebody who's new to this shit. So not only do you have to train them, but now you got to create a window of time to where you got to have all these hiccups with having all these, you know what I'm saying? So there's a lot to be involved there. And so there's an amount of leverage in us going on strike versus because they make their money on making cars, right? The CEO makes their money, the executive make their money making cars. The problem with the WNBA is that's not their primary source of money.
Mm-mm.
This is a side thing for them, right?
Probably in the grand scheme of things, like from where it ranks, it's probably like towards the middle to the bottom.
Yeah,
in terms of an investment for them.
Yeah, like so a lot of these, especially for the WNBA, like nobody's coming in thinking they're gonna make billions of dollars, at least out the gate, right? Maybe somewhere down the line, maybe, right? But not right now. Like this is just some side thing that they're trying to get on the ground level of. At worst, right?
Yeah.
So the CEOs and executives, this ain't their primary source. So if the WNBA stopped functioning right now, they still got 2, 3, 4, 5 sources of income that they are hanging their hats on, right? So that right there is the difference. 2, will people miss the WNBA if it's gone? Yes, ratings have gone up. Yes, viewership has gone up, but that's within the last couple of years. So do you want to undermine that trajectory to go on strike? Because you know how hard it is to gain back an audience once you lost them? You know what I'm saying? Like, don't think that you're just going to, like, go on strike for a year and then be like, okay, everybody come back. Because now, once again, they found other things to watch.
Well, and on top of that, even for the players' perspective. So I'm not telling them, I'm not saying that they probably shouldn't, make more versus what they're making now. However,
be realistic about it.
Knowing with what's going on, it kind of seems like, and I feel like it's always been said, they will make more playing overseas anyway. So even with that being an option for the players, it'd almost be like is it outside of being here with your family?
Yes.
What's really keeping you here?
We got to keep it real about the finances.
WNBA?
This is the thing that pisses me off about this whole conversation because it comes down to this emotional argument. It's financials. if you're not clearing your overhead, then what leverage do you have in terms of demanding more money?
Exactly.
You like, and that's the part that I never fucking fully got, because everybody's like, and then they want to compare themselves to other leagues. Oh, the NBA didn't make this much money. The NBA stood on its own. There was no other league funding the NBA. The NBA functioned as its own entity. You are not that. If you didn't have the NBA shoring up your whatever money flow that you got coming in, y'all would have been shut y'all doors.
Yeah, I mean, we'll look at it.
Nobody wants to have that real conversation.
Well, but look at it this way: the last NBA team that just got sold, the Boston Celtics.
Yeah.
Well,
the Lakers just got sold recently.
Well, okay, and that was for how much?
I don't know.
That was
billions.
over $1 billion, right?
Yeah.
So that means a franchise and the franchise's operations is worth that much.
Yes.
Can we say the same for a WNBA franchise?
No. Exactly. And that's my point. It's like, so like, because they'll make the argument, well, we should get the same split. We should get the same percentage splits in the shares. But it's like, you have to clear overhead. The reason the NBA is able to do that is because they clear so much of the overhead that we can afford to give the players 51% of whatever.
The Lakers were just sold for $10 billion.
There you go. I mean, granted, it is the Lakers, but the point is, when you don't clear overhead, you cannot sit up there and talk about, well, I want the same revenue share. I want the same. What revenue?
Exactly.
Like, we still trying to figure out how to operate at a place where we're making more than we're spending.
Yeah, I do you know. The Minnesota Timberwolves last year finalized their sale for $1.5 billion.
There you go.
So, I mean, again, this is...
What WNBA team was worth $1 billion?
We'll say highest valuation for a WNBA team. The Golden State Valkyries at $500 million.
That's the most.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's an expansion team.
Listen, I'm a union dude through and through, right? So I'm all about people making their money. I ain't got no problem with the ladies wanting more money, but you gotta be realistic and say, okay, where's that coming from? To me, it makes more sense for y'all to continue to whatever path y'all on right now, continue that so that y'all can get more ad revenue and whatever jersey sales and whatever, so that y'all can make more money, so that y'all can get more slice of the pie. As it stands right now, where's this money coming from? Because if your argument is, well, the NBA, if your argument is, well, somebody should just give me that's not an argument.
Yeah, I mean, the only thing I could see as being an argument would be if you were to tell me that a WNBA team was pulling in, call it, let's just use simple terms, right?
Yeah.
If they were pulling in, call it $10 million a season, we'll just say $10 million per season.
Yeah.
But only 1 million of that 10 mil revenue that was brought in is going towards the players.
Yeah.
At that point, okay, yeah, I'd probably be like, you're right. Maybe it should be a little bit of a bigger slice of the pie that's paid out to the players.
But if it costs you as a team to operate with 11 million,
then
that 10 million ain't shit. You're actually underwater $1 million.
Yeah, you're losing money. You're bleeding.
Yeah. So where's the money? That's my point. Is like, where's the money coming from?
No, that's the one thing I've always said, because I know me and you, I got joke with you all the time with the WNBA about like watching and viewership and all that. But like, okay, yeah, have ratings increased? They have. Ratings still aren't anything to like.
That's my point.
They run around and be excited about.
That's my point. Like, has it increased? Yeah, I mean, because when you're at the bottom, anything above that, it looks great, right? And once again, continue that trajectory upward.
Yeah.
Like this. Okay. Like, imagine I'm underwater, right? Let's just say I'm 6 feet, right? 10 feet underwater, right? So I'm at the bottom, right? Okay. Now I am, instead of it being 4 feet from the surface, now 3 feet from the surface. Have I made progress?
Keep going up.
Yes, but I'm still underwater. I still can't breathe.
It's going to take some time.
Yeah, so the ratings is like, yeah, the ratings are great, or the ratings are better than what they were. They're still not great, at least not enough to justify the money that y'all want. So continue putting in the work so that y'all can get to that point. If I'm the players now, I'm looking at it like, okay, I might not see the promised land, but I'm gonna make sure we get there and future generations eat off it. Like Oscar Robertson and all those players, they paved the way for future generations to make the money that they're making now. And I think they should look at it like that. But I think they want the money now.
Yeah,
because like
I was
watching
watching
y'all gonna have it.
One of the interviews with Candace Parker where she was talking about, back when she played, that wasn't that long ago.
Right.
She was like, yeah, they didn't have team planes. They had to catch charter flights to be able to
So you're
go
already
from city
making
to
progress.
city. And not every team, some teams do have their own team planes. So exactly what you said. There is some progress. Now, this could also be said of, well, maybe the WNBA should look at who their who the ownership is that owns the team. Maybe you shouldn't just welcome any and everybody in to be able to own a franchise.
Well, I mean, beggars can be choosers.
No, but that's what I'm saying in terms of, so like, okay, I think, so you look at, this is the only comparison I make to the NBA, like NFL. When they look to be able to like add a new owner in, it's almost like you got to be able to keep up.
But the NFL can afford to vet.
I know that, but what I'm saying is to where the WNBA is going now.
Yeah.
Seeing that again, we talked about the
starting from
trajectory
this
going
point.
up.
Yeah.
It's almost like, all
Start
right,
to vet.
yeah, maybe you should look at some of the ownership and say, look, if you can't keep up, maybe it's just best for you to sell the team, because maybe you can find somebody that's willing to put the money up.
But that's the problem though, because it's like how many people are dying to own a WNBA franchise? Like there are people dying to own an NFL.
Yeah,
like,
no,
they got people. I promise you, they probably got a list of people, like a wait list of people.
I agree with that, but that's what I'm saying in terms of like the players wanting to, upset about, what they're being paid and how they're being treated. It's like, well, maybe that whoever owns the team, maybe they can't afford it. Maybe, again, they're bleeding so much money just running the day-to-day operation that they can't.
As a league, though, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know the finances of each individual team, but as a league as a whole, like y'all still have not been profitable. No matter, like, even though the revenue, I mean, the ads have gone up and ratings have gone up, y'all still have not operated in the black, right? So for me, it is a simple math problem, which is why if you watch it, I pay attention to what people say and also what they don't say. And a lot of times when these WNBA players, they get in these conversations and they go on television and then have these debates, they never bring up the math at all. They never, ever, ever bring up the math because even they know we can't make sense of this financially. So they always try to appeal from an emotional standpoint of, fairness and all this other stuff. But it's like, okay, in fairness, if you're going to compare something to the NBA, they weren't making that much money either when they was first starting off. Compared to, you know what I'm saying?
Especially, to where it's at now.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So let's keep it a buck. You know what I'm saying? Like, so if you're going to compare something to the NBA, it took them like, what, how long? Like they became like, the NBA became the NBA like in the 50s, and they didn't start making like decent money till like the late 80s. So you got to,
I was going to say, really until Larry Bird and Magic Johnson.
Yeah, I was
like,
going to say.
You kind of think about, like, for us, I mean, I really didn't watch either one play. Really don't remember. I was around when they like the tail end of their careers, but that wasn't that long ago.
Yeah.
Like that wasn't like that's not us saying like, okay, that was 40, 50 years ago.
Right. And then you also got to account for the fact that like y'all have more benefit from a social media standpoint, like internet and all this other stuff. Y'all benefit from that. You know what I'm saying? So y'all have ways to utilize income revenue that they didn't. But we'll touch on it more on another episode because we gotta get out of here because we got that reservation. I've been wanting this Cajun pasta for a minute now.
You are a fat. Whoa! Women would go crazy for you in Kazakhstan. They like it very much. A fat.
Shit better be good.
Yeah. So on that note, real quick, because I don't want everybody to think I'm a WNBA hater because I don't even watch them enough to hate them. I just
he like him some Asia Wilson though.
Yeah, I like her shoes. But
Like
like I
her
said,
feet.
I'm all about, like, I hope they do get their money. I'm just saying, let's have a realistic conversation about it. Let's be real about where we are and how we can get there. That's it. So on that note, episode, I don't know, but see you guys next week. We out.